Hey buddy, how are you doing today? You doing all right? So Dallas here is 16 years old, I believe. Oh my goodness, let me just sit with him for a second. And he is doing so good for 16 and everything that he's dealing with. He's on some meds, that he has to take regularly. And today they just asked me to just trim up a little bit on top because his head's getting a little poofy. And so I'm just gonna trim up a little bit on top here, right? Just get a little bit off of there. Good boy, Dallas. And I'm gonna see if I can comb him a little bit. But if he starts to get stressed, hey, good morning, Debbie. So if my friend here, oh, no, how are you, buddy? If he starts to get stressed, I'm gonna put him down. And I don't even charge my client for this because I told her I don't even know how to charge for this because it's just do what I can. How do you charge for do what I can? Bonnie, what's up, Bonnie Lega? Mwah. Oh, Dallas. He's such a sweetheart. Okay, but he's old and he cannot handle stress. It's not good for his heart. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Oh, this old body. I got so many miles on this thing, on my flesh vehicle. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna set him down gently on the table. Good boy, Dallas. So, I mean, they already told me that if anything happens, one time he did just kind of collapse, and they took him to the emergency room, and everything was fine, but they told me that they understand that at any moment he could just, check out. So they told me that, like, don't worry if anything happens, but still, it's always on the back of my mind that it's a possibility. So I just want to make sure, and that's kind of why I decided to stream this too live, just in case anything happens. We'll see it happen live. It'll be on film, and so maybe it'll be incriminating. Maybe it'll get me off the hook. Who knows? Melly D, how old is he? He's 16 years old, and he's blind. He's kind of deaf. So I just want to make sure. Okay, let me see here. I'll put this right there. Okay, first let me make sure he's secure. Let me just hold him. Okay, because he can't even see. He doesn't know what's going on. So just pull this closer here. There we go. Oh, what did that comment say? Melly D, oh bless. I love sweet old dogs. Yeah, right. He is so sweet too. Oh my goodness, he's so sweet. Mwah. But it's so sad to kind of watch him like stumble around like an old man and run into walls, run into things. So let me turn this table actually. There we go. So this is just very minimal. Just do what you can. Old dogs are sweet as they hold all your secrets. Oh, that's a really nice. That's really sweet. But I can't really even appreciate a sweet comment right now because I'm trying to control my own anxiety. It's like, please don't die on me today, buddy. I don't know if I can handle that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do. Put my tool bag over here. So you always want to keep a hand on the dog. Even if they're not an older dog, it's just a good idea to always have your hand on the dog, at least one. Okay, I gotta go buy the new paintbrush. Check this. Check this out. It's been in my bag. Oh man. Okay. So here we go. A little bit of spray. And then a little bit of brushing here. See, yeah, that is a lot of hair right there. It's making him look big. And we trimmed up around his visor because it was getting all in his face with, this food. So he's looking a little weird right now, but we'll fix that. But, I mean, at this point, the age he is, it's not really even about looking good. It's just, managing his stress levels, but also trying to just give him a practical trim so that, oh, sorry about that. He still looks good. And you just got to work with him turning his head like Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder, you know. And maybe it's because he's blind. Maybe maybe that's a blind thing. But you know, he's just gonna keep looking side to side, and you just gotta work around that. Cause I don't wanna, again, I don't wanna stress him too much. So I don't wanna like make him feel like he's being restricted in any way. You know, I want him to be able to turn, move side to side. Okay. So I'm just gonna. So this is where your scissor control is going to come in handy. Having confidence in your shear control. So you can look at a piece of hair and cut it. You can see where you want to cut. You can, you know, see where the line is that you want to make, and then you can make your scissors do what you see in your you know, mind, what you can imagine. So that's keys. Having good scissor skills, good control of your scissors. Okay. And obviously it's not perfect and this is not good form, but you know, again, this is special circumstances. So I like to say use no way as the way, you know. There we go. So now it's looking much better. Now it's a little bit more rounded, like more tame, I guess. So, show you my point of view. Oh, that's what I'm seeing. Oh, I see a little bit right there. Okay. There we go. There we go. So then we can do the head. Any comments coming in? Bonnie, thanks for streaming this. I love your videos. They're so helpful. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Danny, Debbie Wolf. I have some of those hose brushes too. Oh yeah, these beautiful. No, I don't really think that's very nice of you, Amy. Not very beautiful work. I mean, but he's an old dog, and if he starts to get stressed, last time it happened too. You know, I brushed him out. I kind of, you know, I wanted to do a good job for them. So I kind of brushed him and everything, and he was kind of showing a little signs of, you know, panting and everything, just getting stressed. And I was like, oh, we're so close, you know, I don't want to stop. So I just, you know, kind of pushed through to the finish line, and I let him down, and he was looking okay. You know, even Sandra here, the housekeeper who helps watch the dogs, she was here. She's outside right now with the other dogs, but she was here. She saw it. She was like, no, he looks happy. He looks fine. But then he just kind of slumped over, and then he wasn't able to stand back up. Well, this is like an hour afterwards. He went and found a nice, comfortable spot. He goes and lays down, and then after he goes and lays down, we notice he's like kind of limp, right? And then we're like, oh my God, how long has it been like that? You know, it's like not very long, because he was just you know, stumbling around just a minute ago. So it must have just happened, but he laid down and he kind of slumped over, and so we caught it. We saw it. Sandra took him to the vet. His owner, my client, met him there. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh no, I killed the dog, you know. And then they're like, no, don't even say that, you know. Like, calm down. Everything's fine. And so then, you know, he came back. Everything was fine. And they were telling me, like, you know, don't worry, you know, like even if things did, you know, take a turn for the worse, they're telling me, like, don't worry, you know, everybody knows the situation, you know, everybody knows that it's a risk every time we cut his hair or put him on the table to do anything, even check his nails, you know, it's always that risk of, you know, triggering that. So I just have to be careful. And this is where I have to shut off my perfectionism, you know, because I still struggle. I feel like, oh, I'm not a perfectionist anymore, but I catch myself trying to perfect things and kind of being, you know, a little bit too meticulous. Like right there, I didn't need to do that. So now he has a nice, there you go. Look at that. So let's show him. Good boy, buddy. So now you can see his eyes, and it's nice and blended. It's got a nice round head. Perfect. So now I'm gonna see if, Debbie, oops, those, Go Gurmer says, but he does look beautiful. Yeah, he does, right? Oh my goodness, I just have to not mess him up. No, he does, beautiful boy. Patty says, hey June, hey Amy, hey everyone. Okay, now they're talking amongst each other. Hey, stop disrupting the class back there. I see you, Amy, Patty. Stop the, okay. Debbie says, hey Dee Dee, I watch all your videos. Oh, wow. Debbie Wolf says, Amy, I watch yours too. Perfect. Hey Debbie, sorry I'm not Dee Dee. She is my, yeah, Dee Dee is my favorite groomer. Our favorite groomer is Patty. Alrighty. Awesome, okay. So let's keep this moving for his sake. Let me check his nails. His nails look okay at this time. So I'm not gonna fuss with that. Okay. Let me just trim around his paws real quick so he doesn't slip around too much. Let's see if I can get a better angle here. Okay. Oh, maybe if I put it over here. Hold on. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna just clean up his pads here so that when he walks around, and what I like to do is just kind of comb it out, especially the hair in between the paws here. You know how they say in carpentry, measure twice, cut once? Well, in grooming, it's comb 50,000 times and cut once. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm saying. Know what I'm saying? I'm kidding. Okay. I tend to joke around the more nervous I feel. If you start, you know, wondering why like lame dad jokes are just pouring out of me, I'm like, what is this guy doing? Just know it's probably because I'm nervous or feeling embarrassed or scared. Okay, there we go. So now the other one. I know people are like, you know, that's a serious situation, June. You know, when that like pit bull fell off the table too, I laughed. That was my just natural reaction to things. I laughed, and a lot of people didn't like that. They're like, a dog just fell off your table, and you laugh. You think that's funny? It's like, I'm sorry. That's just my natural reaction to things that scare me, make me feel embarrassed. You know, make me feel nervous. I just start joking around. And a lot of times in those situations, the brain's not really working right. And so my jokes fall flat, really flat, you know, they fall hard. And I know it. That's the thing. That's what makes it worse. It would be better if I didn't even know, if I was like oblivious, ignorant to the fact that, you know, I tell really lame jokes. But the crazy thing is, I see it in people's reactions and their faces and stuff. And I'm like, oh, did it again. Anyways, right there, boom. Okay. Look at this guy laying out all fashionably. Oh my goodness, buddy. You are posing like a champ. Pull him back a little bit. There we go. Any more comments? I am here for the comments. Debbie says, whoops, wrong groomer. Melly D, not going to lie, watching groomer scissor the paw pads instead of shaving them makes me so nervous. Okay. I don't really like shaving, especially because I'm not going to wash him. If I shave there, you know, sometimes it can feel itchy, kind of like when I shave. So I like to do it. I shave the pads before the bath if I'm gonna wash them. But if I'm not gonna wash them, I usually just scissor it, comb it out and scissor it. Bonnie, like, do you use clipper on him, or will stress him too much? Yeah, the clippers. Yeah, so I just scissor him. Like even here, if I see it's long, I just scissor him. Just scissor everything. Yeah, and usually I would comb more too, but the combing stresses him out. You know, grooming is all stress on a dog. I remember a dog trainer telling me that. He was, I think it was Alex, or no, it might have been Gary. But anyways, they were telling me that grooming is stressful on a dog. There's no way around it. But, oh, okay. Take this off. Actually, I'll keep it on. I'm just going to do the feet. But because grooming is stressful on a dog, we can do things to help it not be so stressful. And that way, rather than it being something that's going to, traumatize them or stress them out, or, like, well, I'm not stressed because it's already stressed. We just said that. But rather than being like a negative experience and a negative memory, we can try to make it positive. That way, it's more like taking a final exam kind of stress, where once you get through it, you feel like you've grown, like you feel good about yourself. That's the kind of stress that we want to make it. So give them a good experience, make it pleasant. Oh, I feel these knots and everything in there, these old pads. Oh man, the pads feel dry and crusty. Okay. Oh my goodness. So right here, it's just like all this matted stuff right there. That must have been so uncomfortable for him. So getting all this matting and stuff, you could feel it in between the pads. It's like cruddy stuff, you could just feel it. God. Oh my goodness. Like powdery stuff just coming out of there. Okay. Okay, so we clear the pads out. And then so now his feet are probably going to feel so much more comfortable too. Because not only were we trimming away the hairs that are going to, make him slip and slide, but I also combed out and pulled out a lot of that cruddy stuff that was in between those pads just building up. Now all of that is cleared out. Not all, but a lot of it is cleared out now. Now it feels much smoother. So, and I can see this black powdery stuff on here. See that? That came out of his foot. You can like feel it. So anyways, so now that foot feels better. So grooming is not just about looking good, it's about feeling good. And when you feel good, you will look good no matter what you're wearing, but you got to feel good inside. So that's the thing. It's like, I want to make sure the skin is clear. It's more about skin care. I focus on the skin so that the skin can make nice clean hair. But I can clean this hair all I want with waterless shampoo, make it smell like lavender. But if I didn't clear all that junk out of there, it wouldn't have done any good. I can, feel another one right here. But if I don't clear this out of there, then it doesn't really do any good. It just smells like lavender for a little bit. And the skin is going to suffer, is going to continue to suffer. But if we clear it out, then, oh no, you can talk, Sandra. I'm good. I've only got like 6 people watching. It's a new channel, which is why I'm doing this on the new channel, just in case he dies on me. We've only got a few people. Okay. Oh man, that was a bad joke. Oh my goodness, it's because I'm nervous, Sandra.
I know.
Don't judge me.
He scares me too. Sometimes I have to watch him for 5 minutes, make sure he's breathing.
Oh man. Yeah, See how Sandra's mocking me? No, I was kidding.
No, I'm not. I know how he scares me.
Judgmental. She's over there judging me right now. I don't know if you guys can see it off camera, but she's over there judging me hardcore.
Never, never.
Okay. So one more foot.
His head looks better.
Yeah, his head looks much better, right? So.
He's doing good. He's not shaking.
Yeah, he's not shaking today. Maybe he knows he's on camera.
You're a star, Dallas.
Yeah, he's so cute and handsome, especially for his age. Okay.
As long as he's not trimming, you can do shaking. You can do as much as you want.
Yeah, but I don't wanna push it. I don't wanna get him to start shaking, you know?
I know.
Oh man. That last time really scared me. I was telling the people watching, you know, what happened, and then you rushed him over to the hospital. Oh my God, I thought he was.
That seizure?
Oh my, yeah, that seizure that he had. I thought I was.
You didn't do it.
Well, I know, but I just feel like if I wasn't here grooming him, stressing him out, that wouldn't have happened, you know? I just can't.
Well, he had another one and you wasn't here, so.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, see, I mean, that's the thing. I think other groomers can relate. No matter what the owners tell us to try to help us feel better, man, a dog dying on our watch, shoot, man. It makes me question my existence, you know?
I know.
It makes me question everything about my life.
I don't want him dying with me here either.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm just clearing out the pads here, making sure all that crud is out.
Still here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, as long as I come and make him feel comfortable, I think he's gonna stick around, right? It's all me. I'm the one keeping him alive. I'll take all the credit. It's all me.
He'll let you.
Just kidding. Oh my goodness.
You went ahead.
Oh man, you're not supposed to encourage this kind of behavior, Sandra.
Somebody has to.
Oh man. Well, you're married, Sandra. You're married.
Give me a,
Hands off.
I'm
That's
your,
good.
I'm your aunt.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Your stepmother?
Well, I've seen some videos like that. Are we talking about the same thing?
I don't know. I'm afraid to go there.
Oh man, I hope we're not, you know, I guess. For your sake.
Really.
Oh man. So I was not going to make any inappropriate jokes on this new channel, and I just broke my rule.
Are you done?
Shoot. Thank you, Sandra.
You're welcome.
Set me up. Okay. That's what I do. I blame others for my dumb
I'm
jokes.
used to getting that, so
Oh man.
I'm good at taking blame.
Yeah, I set up I tell a really bad joke, and instead of taking responsibility, I blame it on the person.
At least you don't call me the names that other people call me.
Oh. What do they call you?
I've been called poor, bitch.
Whoa.
In
No.
my younger days,
Wow. Well,
I was accused of having affairs with my first husband's drunk alcoholic uncles that you couldn't have paid me to have.
well, you know. They say if you have haters, you're doing something right.
Hey, that's good to know.
Yeah, right. I tell myself that as I cry myself to sleep.
Well,
No, I was kidding.
she didn't like me and her daughter-in-law. She was going to get rid of me. So that made her
Okay.
hate me more. I was too stubborn to go.
Okay.
And that's why I'm
Good
fighting
boy,
to
Dallas.
stay. Dallas, you looking so handsome.
Okay. Good boy, Dallas. Okay.
Bruno and Mary is here.
Oh, nice.
And I was planning to come back and Mary was holding me and petting me.
Aw, Mary's so
Got him
sweet.
to where he wasn't shaking.
Yeah, I'm glad he's not shaking now even. I'm brushing his leg. Brushing the mats out.
Did you do the dog they recommended you for?
Yes, My goodness.
Is it a big dog? Is it a big dog?
No, they're two small dogs, two sweet dogs.
Aw.
Yeah, I can't talk about who they are.
They are nice people.
Yeah.
And I told them a couple of things that needed to be done here. They didn't know the mirror in this bathroom with the baseboard in it. They hadn't got in there and washed it like I used to. And I asked Bruno, I said, do y'all mind me telling you things to do? They said, no, they didn't know. I said, okay, I don't want to make you mad at me.
No, they're awesome people. And that's the thing is like I realize now what happened because I started cutting a lot of people out of my life. I started firing a lot of clients that I just just didn't feel like we were really a good fit for each other. And so then I started to make room in my life for more positive people to come in. And now that I had space on my schedule because I cleared a lot of people out of it. Oh, let me just show everybody. Oh my goodness, look at Dallas. Look at him, buddy. So his feet are all nice and round and oh shoot. Feet are nice and round and cleaned up. See that? Paw pads look nice and they're soft and not crusty anymore. His head is rounded. You can see his eyes. Oh, sorry about that, buddy.
It looks so much better.
Yeah. And he's not shaking. Okay, so I'm gonna let him down. Clean him up a little bit. Okay. Perfect. Debbie tells me that he loves wearing clothes. Like he loves his sweater. Okay, buddy. There you go. Good boy, Dallas. I'm so proud of you, handsome man. Dallas. Nikki, do you approve of your older brother? Oh my goodness. Oh, so this is a great example. Bichon Frise, Bichon Bolognese. So see how he's much smaller? You can see here as well. See, smaller Bichon. That's Bichon Tenerife. Almost Bichon Maltese, a little bit, but Bichon Tenerife, Bichon Bolognese, because she's bigger, big, round, thick. And then Bichon Frise. Isn't that interesting? Different types of Bichons. Okay.
So there's different kinds of Bichon.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Okay, let's see here.
3 last week.
Oh, really?
Bruno said, oh, now he's 21 and go out and drink.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. Okay, nice. People are saying they love me. Awesome. I'm just going to read all these real quick. Okay. Bonnie, sounds like you have more clients. Okay. Millie D, I was always taught not to scissor the pads for safety reasons, and now that's like ingrained in my mind. Obviously, plenty of groomers do it, so it's just an issue with me and my brain. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Like getting over the rules, that's the rule. That's how we always done it. It's like, well, I mean, the Go Groomer, Amy says, that old dog is in the best hands, no doubt. Oh, really? Look at that. Calluses. Patty says, right, I was taught not to scissor pads too, but I think it's just the preference of who is teaching. Yeah, it may not like or feel comfortable with it, so they make it sound like you can never do it. Yeah, I don't know. And that's why I always tell people, this is just my way of doing things. You don't have to do things my way. I'm just showing you my way, just giving you another option, David Forrest, wow, 3 streams, it must be on. Well, it was my lucky day. Holy crap, I found 9 4-leaf clovers this morning on my walk. 9. Anyways.
I do good to find one.
Yeah, right? It was like picking apples or something. I was just picking them. They were all, anyways.
Wow.
Love Sandra. Oh yeah, you guys want to? You want to be on camera? No, okay. She doesn't want to be on camera. When you get famous like her, when you get to her level, you got that's expensive time. You can't just put her face on camera like that.
Right.
I haven't signed any NDA, nothing. Anyways, Mr. Beads. Hey, June and Dal, what's up? You're such a good boy, Dal. Yeah, he's such a good boy. Amanda Elizabeth, what's up, Amanda? Miss Love to Draw. I laugh when I get nervous too, but I always figured it was part of being shy. I think so too, because I always identified as a shy person. Melly D. I also love a nice, comfortable sweater. Yeah, nice. Me too. Bonnie Lega, beautiful. Yeah, right. Where is he? Oh, There he is, contemplating life. Look at this. When you get old and wise like this, you just sit there and meditate. Look at this. Just contemplating the meaning of life, purpose of everything. Wise, wisdom, hashtag wisdom. Hashtag wisdom in years, right? Anyways, Melody, wow, that family definitely has a type of love, Bichon, yes. Mr. Beans, I didn't know there were different kinds. Yes, so there's 4 different kinds. Bichon, Frise, but that's the one that everyone refers to as Bichons. Everyone, so then there's the Bichon Havanese, which we call Havanese. Bichon Maltese, which we call Maltese. They come from the island of Malta. Then Bichon Tenerife, which comes from another island in the Mediterranean called Tenerife. So, yeah, so it's these different islands that these dogs come off of. But the Bichon Bolognese, they're from Italy, I think, but they're big in Spain. I saw a picture of this big Bichon Bolognese, and that was it looked like Nikki over there, big and boxy and dreaded. You know, it's just different over there, I guess. And so that's my idea. After I start my school here, when I'm 45, maybe use that platform. You know, once my school is like settled, I got instructors, I got everything in place. You know, so maybe like when I'm 50, I guess, travel the world, go to these different countries, and learn about these breeds and how they groom them in their country. Oh, go guru. Hashtag wisdom. Yeah, right. Like attracts like. I am so wise and so full of wisdom that I attract into my reality, my experience, other wise beings like Dallas. Mr. Bees, I've known almost all day of those I've known almost all day of those kinds, but didn't know they were all related. Yes, and the thing is, I only found out because I googled Bichon Frise, and then I clicked another article that was about Bichons. You could just Google Bichon, right? And then you'll find like a Wikipedia article or something like that. That goes into all of that. It breaks it down into the 5 groups, I think. Bichon Frise, Bichon Bolognese, Bichon Havanese, Bichon Maltese, the 5. And then the Bichon Tenerife, they say that they're extinct, that they're no longer any Bichon Tenerife in existence. But if you look at Bo here, we all thought he was just a weird looking Bichon. But when I look at pictures of Bichon Tenerifes and I look at Bo, I'm like, that's a Tenerife. You know, they're supposed to be extinct, but look at them. That's it. If you Google Bichon Tenerife, look at the pictures. You know, kind of like the little floppy ears too. That's a Tenerife. So you're supposed to be extinct, buddy. You know, he's supposed to be extinct. He's the last of his kind. You know, like last of the Mohicans, I guess. But anyways, Mr. Beans, the ones I've met had great personalities. Although, yeah. Oh, and Bo is B-O. I made that mistake too. I thought it was Bo like that, but it's B-O, right?
B-E-A-U.
It's B-E-A-U? I thought it was B-O. Like Bo. On his name tag is B-O-G-R. Anyways.
Hold on, let me look. Let me look on here.
Sandra's not on top of things. You know what I'm saying? I was kidding. But anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and get the other dog groomed. I'm going to actually do a full groom, so.
B-E-A-U, it's how Debbie spells it.
Oh, really? B-E-A-U. I was right. Uh-huh. I was right the whole time. Oh, Mr. Beans, wow, what a treat to see all these little cuties. Yeah, right? So I don't know who I'm going to groom next, but I'm going to start grooming and really getting to work. So I may stream when I do like the finishing haircut. Maybe not because, you know,